We've seen Amanda Collier pretty often here on Live Green, sharing tasty homemade recipes she makes for her own Baby Grady. Last month, with no canning experience and only the advice of her mother, Amanda entered canned peaches and Salsa Amanda into the Putnam County Fair competition. Setting her sights on learning a new craft, Amanda also held high hopes of bringing home a blue ribbon.
I'm going to make peach preserves with the yummy peaches that we bought. I saved the leaf on this one because it's just so pretty. Look at him, he's really pretty. I was inspired when we went to New Orleans and we had this really good jelly. And so I came home and tried to mimic it, and I made a jam. I made a peach mojito jam. And then I was hooked. I made another batch, then I made blueberry, and then I made another batch of blueberry, and making preserves of canned salsa over just to keep these pretty, keep the color on them. My mom, I had to consult with her before I did this, said that it's good to do a 2-to-1 ratio of fruit to sugar. So here's our lovely peaches and the juices. You can see it's not quite translucent. And all of the instructions that I found, all the recipes I found, suggested that I boil these peaches until that juice is clear and thickened. You'll see now that it's almost doubled the size. And what's happened is our peaches have come to a boil and there is a good amount of foam. And this is where my inner grandma starts poking through to the surface, because I'm starting to get very nerdy about how pretty it's gonna get. And then I'm kind of just daydreaming a little bit. I gotta stop focusing on the blue ribbon because we're gonna actually eat this and give it away as gifts, and that's the actual purpose of it. But God, wouldn't it be nice to have a big ribbon attached to my jars? I could go to the pantry and just stare at it and think about this day. It would be nice to have a big old ribbon. See that? That's pretty good. That's what we're gonna go ahead and put in a jar. Gonna fill this to within 1/4 inch of the rim, because those are the regulations. All right, now we just have to wait till tomorrow to enter our peaches in the fair. I'm coming for that blue ribbon, dude. Okay, well, we're in line in front of the county fair offices. We're about to enter our peach preserves that we made last night and some other things that I just want to enter. So here we go. Hi. What items to enter in the canning?
Have you entered before?
No.
Never?
Never.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Great. What you got today?
Well, I've got some preserves and some salsa.
And peaches?
That's peach preserves.
Those are beautiful.
Thank you. I just did them yesterday.
It's preserves. You have chunks of the actual fruit. And so you want to make sure that it's packed in there correctly and no air bubbles again. The size of the fruit that's actually in the preserves, it's a personal preference whether you want it fine or a little thicker. There is bubbles in that one. Around here, the head space, it's not packed, the jar's not packed well enough. First place on number 5. Second on number 8. And third on number 9.
And second place is Miss Amanda.
It's a really good jar. The only suggestion I would make, you have a couple bubbles. First place, I didn't see any bubbles, so it's not even the size of the jar, it's just that there are a couple bubbles.
All right, so this is my second place for the beautiful peaches, which are not as beautiful as they could be, of course, that we made. But I'm pretty happy with second place. I'm ecstatic, actually. But I did win a first place ribbon for some peach mojito jam that I made this summer from peaches I got at the Warren County Farmers Market. I would encourage anybody who's interested in canning to call a friend, call a loved one, find out how to can, because you can do it. I mean, if I can do it, you can do it.